You're sitting in a dimly lit gaming den, the hum of your old laptop's fan drowning out the action on screen. Every match feels like a slideshow, colors look washed out, and when you finally land that clutch frag, the screen tears so badly you lose the round anyway. You're one frame drop away from throwing your rig out the window. What if I told you there's a laptop that can turn that nightmare into a 144 Hz, tear-free, color-perfect dream, without breaking the bank or filling your desk with towers? Meet the ASUS TUF Gaming A18 AI, the 18-inch powerhouse built for gamers who refuse to compromise. This isn't just a laptop. It's a performance revolution wrapped in military-grade durability and AI smart brains. Let's be real. Most gaming laptops either look like they belong in a server room or sacrifice screen quality for raw power. You end up with a 1080p panel that's blurry at best, or a 4K screen that throttles your GPU into oblivion. And don't even get me started on connectivity. Try plugging in a VR headset, a mechanical keyboard, and an external SSD, only to find your ports are either missing or fake USB 3. 2 Gen 1 labeled as USB-C. The market is full of half solutions, but the TUF Gaming A18 AI is designed to fix all of that. From the moment you lift the lid, the A18 commands attention. It's clad in a rugged, matte black chassis with angular, military-grade durability certifications. Think TUF's signature design language, but scaled up to 18 inches. The hinge is sturdy, no flex, no creak. The RGB keyboard? Fully customizable per key, with a subtle underglow that doesn't scream gamer aesthetic unless you want it to. The display is a stunning 18-inch WUXGA IPS panel with a 1920 by 1200 resolution. That's 20% more vertical space than standard 1080p, perfect for productivity and immersive gaming. The 144 Hz refresh rate means silky smooth motion, and with 100% sRGB coverage and NVIDIA G-Sync, you get vibrant, accurate colors without screen tearing. It's like upgrading from a flip phone to a modern smartphone, except the difference is 144 frames per second. Now, let's talk the engine under the hood. You're getting an AMD Ryzen 7 260 processor, 8 cores, 16 threads, base clock at 3.8 GHz, and a max boost up to 5.1 GHz. That's desktop-level performance in a laptop. Pair that with 32 GB of DDR5 RAM and a 1 TB NVMe SSD, and you're looking at a system that handles AAA titles at high settings, multitasking with dozens of Chrome tabs, and even light content creation without breaking a sweat. But the real star? The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 with 8 GB of GDDR7 memory. That's not just any GPU. It's built for AI acceleration. With up to 572 AI TOPS, it powers next-gen features like DLSS 4, real-time ray tracing, and AI upscaling that makes older games look like they were made yesterday. Whether you're streaming in 4K, running Stable Diffusion locally, or diving into Cyberpunk 2077 with full RT overdrive, this GPU keeps up. Connectivity? Oh, it's a dream. You've got 2 USB-A ports, 1 USB-C with Thunderbolt for support. That's USB 4 to you, HDMI 2.1 for 4K at 120 Hz, a 3.5mm combo jack, and even a micro SD reader. Need to daisy chain a monitor, a VR headset, and a high-speed external SSD? No problem. The A18 doesn't just meet modern standards, it anticipates them. And with Windows 11 Pro pre-installed, you get enterprise-grade security, AI-driven features like voice focus and live captions, and seamless integration with Microsoft 365. Let's put this to the test. Fire up on ultra settings with RT overdrive and DLSS 4. The Ryzen 7 260 handles the CPU load effortlessly, while the RTX 5060 renders the game at 1440p with near-native clarity. The 144 Hz display keeps every shadow and light beam smooth, and GSYNC eliminates even the slightest hint of screen tearing. Stream the gameplay to Twitch in 1440p 60? The A18's AI-enhanced encoder keeps latency low and quality high. Now switch to Blender and render a complex scene. With 32 gigabytes of RAM and the RTX 5060's CUDA cores, it finishes in half the time of a mid-range laptop. Even heavy workloads like video editing in Premiere Pro or running a local LLM for coding assistance. The system stays cool under pressure, thanks to ASUS's advanced thermal design with vapor chambers and dual fan cooling. Of course, no machine is perfect. The A18 is thick, almost 28 millimeters, and weighs in at 4.4 pounds. It's not a featherweight ultrabook. Battery life? Expect around 4 to 5 hours for light use. Maybe 2 hours if you're gaming hard. And while the keyboard is great for gaming, the trackpad is functional but not MacBook-level precise. Also, the RTX 5060 is powerful, but it's not a 4090. If you're chasing 4K 144Hz gaming on ultra settings, you'll need to dial back or upgrade later. Still, for 99% of gamers and creators, this is overkill in the best way. What does it stack up? Against the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i, the A18 wins on screen size and AI features. Versus the MSI Raider GE78HX, it's more portable and better optimized for creative workflows. And compared to the Razer Blade 18, the A18 gives you more raw power for less money, though Razer's build quality is slightly more premium. Bottom line, the TUF Gaming A18 AI delivers desktop-class performance in a gaming chassis with a display that rivals professional monitors. So who's this for? If you're a competitive gamer who demands 144 Hz without tearing, a content creator who needs color accuracy and power, or a power user who refuses to wait for renders to finish, this is your laptop. It's not just fast, it's smart, it's durable, and it's ready for whatever you throw at it. If you're ready to leave frame drops, washed-out colors, and thermal throttling behind, the ASUS TUF Gaming A18 AI is waiting. Head to the official ASUS store or your favorite retailer, check current pricing, and grab yours today. Your future self, mid-clutch frag, rendering a masterpiece, or streaming to thousands, will thank you. Don't just game, dominate.